So there's no card game in FF12.
Yeah. Is
Like,
that the first one to do that?
well, like okay, well, so FF8 had was like the first one that had like the card game because that was a triple triad,
Mm-hmm.
and the FF9 has Tetramaster,
Uh-huh.
which is a card game that
Hey, screw you. We're gonna go over that someday.
I will learn. It has
I have a guide
rules.
for you and everything.
I'm sure it has
How am I
rules.
arguing for a card game and you're against it?
Oh no, I just think it's inscrutable. I think it's incredible. FF10 has Blitzball, which is not a card game,
Okay.
but FF12 doesn't have any of these.
I always assumed that there was two more card games before Triple Triad and Tetra Masters.
So that
Because Tetra implies 4 and Triad implies 3, so I assumed there was a 2 and a 1, like Uno.
yeah, so like FF7 has a number of mini games. Like you can go to the Golden Saucer and play snowboarding or
That sweet motorcycle ride.
motorcycle ride, or there's
Arena match.
the Moogle House.
You could play rock, paper, scissors. That's a good one.
Yeah, you could do that. I think there was a basketball hoop, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Maybe?
Um,
I love Chocobo Hot and Code. Yes, it did.
yes,
And it was ridiculous.
But yeah, so here we are doing Cube. Because I wanted to do Cube yesterday, but Cube didn't start yesterday. Cube started today.
Mm-hmm.
And I still want to do Final Fantasy 12 today.
Yeah, I initially thought I would be unavailable today, and then it turned out I am available. So I ran circles around Jens, the poor guy, making him do and undo plans.
And now we're just gonna do both plans.
Yeah, we're just gonna do both.
All right. So anyway, this is the vintage cube. This is the cube that basically only shows up during December on Magic Online.
Vintage. What exactly is that time frame? I'm sorry, everyone. I honestly am not very good at cards. I don't know why I'm here.
So are you familiar with Black Lotus?
Oh yeah, that's it.
So vintage is everything.
Okay.
Vintage
it's
is
all of them. It's
without-
not just
yeah. So
the
like
first 3 sets or whatever.
yeah. So like Legacy Cube would be like, which is the normal cube they have around, would be like powerful cards from across all of Magic, but not the banned ones.
Oh.
Vintage, only cards that are banned in Vintage are ones that are like anti-cards or Chaos Orb or Scheherazade style things. So this has everything available to it.
So this is gloves off. You can kick below the belt.
Yeah.
Play dirty.
Yes, absolutely.
Are we going to?
Cops can't catch us. We're going to. I don't know what we're gonna do. Well, one of the things I tend to do with these is just kind of ride the waves. So the last couple of these streams I've done, you see this like active players number that's like 2,000 plus.
Uh-huh.
The last couple that I've done, almost every one of them was like 400 ish. The vintage cube gets players like out to be like, oh, vintage cube.
Oh heck yeah! Are you kidding? Play with the most powerful weapons this game has ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in.
President Arc, thank you for the sub.
Chronobind? What the heck is Chronobind?
Chronobind is a card game in a 13-2, apparently.
Oh, okay, so it is a card game.
Yes.
Well,
I'm
may or may
told.
not find out.
I'm at least told that it is. So, but yeah. So we're gonna see a whole bunch of powerful shenanigans on both sides of the table, and then we're going to, after playing with that, then we're gonna swap back over to FF12, where there will be powerful shenanigans on it. Okay, so we have a lot of powerful cards in here, but there's one that's the immediate standout.
Is it Skull Clamp?
It's close. That's actually very close.
Because that's the only one I recognize. I've heard legends about how stupid that card is.
Yeah, this card is incredibly dumb, and it's very high up on the list. My card I'm looking at here is Soul Ring, which is
Oh.
so it taps for 2, and it costs 1.
Oh, but it's colorless. How broken could it be?
Yeah, there's not like broken colorless cards in all of Magic, right?
Oh. All right,
Yeah.
all right, Jens. Bring me on your magical ride. Let me want to get off of Bones roller
Yes.
coaster.
All right. Other cards of power in here. Exhume is there's a couple combo style cards. Exhume is like Reanimator. Through the Breach lets you play a creature from your hand with haste.
Oh, I remember that guy.
But like this is just so much mana, so much advantage for us to push into something else. So
Okay.
so we in here powerful stuff. So Time Twister's one of the Power 9.
Ooh.
This is a card that says each player shuffles their hand engraved in the library and you then draw 7.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Vampiric Tutor, you pay 2 life to grab any card from your deck.
Tutor's always good.
Yeah. There's some again some kind of powerful mana effects. Weirdly enough,
Manifesting is delicious.
one of the most powerful things you can do in the land of like all cards is just mana ramp.
Yeah, I could see it.
Because you get to cast your shit before they do. Like
it's how your things happen, right?
yeah, if you could
The
cast
only other way
cards,
is just to have the card be broken at 0 mana.
Like I wonder, because if I pick up the Time Twister here, we might be able to go into some sort of weird combo shenanigans.
Hmm.
And that could be fun. So,
I mean, it's blue, so we're already a step in the right direction.
all right, so my favorite card in Magic is here. Hello, my name is Moldrifter. However, there's a concept in... I talked about Time Twister. Time Twister is one of the cards known as the Power 9. The Moxes, Time Walk, Black Lotus, Ancestral Recall, and this card. There are a couple cards that are on the edge of the Power 9. Soul Ring is generally pretty close to the power of the Moxes. Moxes cost 0 and tap for 1. It costs 1 and taps for 2. You can kind of see the relevance.
Oh, yeah.
There's this card here, Library of Alexandria, is commonly called the 10th in the Power 9. This is a land. Taps for colorless, cool. Then it says tap, draw a card.
Yeah. Huh.
If you have 7 cards in hand.
I don't know. That doesn't seem too crazy. What am I missing?
It's a land.
Oh, right.
So, like, rather than, if I want to draw cards, usually it's like I pay mana, maybe I play some cards from my hand. What if I just have a land that does that? And we already have a way of getting back to 7. Okay, other cards in here. Not a lot looking on the combo play, unless we want to go super in on the combo play.
Oh, gosh.
You can.
Don't we?
We could, maybe. So there's 2 cards in here on the combo line. Frantic Search, which is a effectively free card. You draw 2, you discard 2, and then you untap 3 lands.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Yep.
What the heck?
And then Seething Song, which is a mana ramp card for us to be able to find things. I kind of want to... I think we want to try to frantically search for whatever we're doing.
Makes sense.
One thing I'm noticing looking through these packs, blue is starting to be cut off. We can see red cards, black cards, white cards, green, some multicolor stuff. Blue's kind of gone, which, I mean, blue is the most powerful.
No surprise there to me.
Weird. In a format with, like, Time Walk, people like
the most
blue.
Broken color in Magic is everyone's favorite. Who knew?
Yeah. So we have to decide where we want to go. We could pick up Lightning Bolt. We could pick up Crucible of Worlds, which is more betting on the future. I don't know. There's not a ton in here that excites me. I'm a bet on the future. Bolt is a good choice too, though. Okay, all right. Powerful white cards.
I get the general feeling people don't want to grab red.
Yeah, so red and white from just a
Oh, cheat. Jesus.
yeah, from just a feeling on like old, we're in a world where all the colors exist. White tends to be hard to fight on the same level as everything else. Same with red at times.
What's up with that?
Historically in oldest sets, blue had like the hugest advantage in the world. It had like it's blue. Come on. It can do
Right.
everything, and especially when we're talking the oldest sets, you have access to kind of whatever you're looking for. Ooh, that's a spell I'm interested in.
1,000-Year Storm.
So, the 1,000-Year Storm. Who's co-hosting today? Today, Luke is here. Luke is normally here along for FF12, which will be going on after this. So, the 1,000-Year Storm, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, copy it for each other instant or sorcery you cast before it.
Ooh. So it's Storm.
Yes, it gives your spell Storm.
I love it.
So
Let's do it.
So this is one of our end goals. Bolus's Citadel is another strong end goal as well, but 1,000-Year Storm fits with what we kind of already have. Okay, all right. Mind's Desire.
Ooh. I honestly don't play that much Magic. I got into Magic right before Kamigawa.
Okay.
Prophecy?
No, Prophecy was... So Prophecy would have been like Mercadian Masks, so right before Invasion era.
I kind of just inherited Prophecy cards, and then Kamigawa started.
Kamigawa was when I started as well. That was the first set that was out when I started playing. Okay, I want... So this card, you can pay 2 life or 1 blue to cast.
Hmm.
And one of the things with having, 1,000-Year Storm or Mind's Desire cards with Storm, cards that cost 0
Oh, yeah.
tend to help us out, especially because the effect of this card is to look at our opponent's hand and draw a card. So, like, we can know if we're able to have things happen.
Crazy that's in blue.
Yes.
That's such a black maneuver.
All right, here we're kind of seeing less of what we're interested in, not a lot left. Probably gonna pick up the Enlightened Tutor. This can grab an artifact or enchantment and put it on top of your deck.
Sounds good for us.
Yeah, we might not be able to cast it. We might not be in white for that.
Right.
And again, you can see red here, white here. So to answer your question a little more, you had asked like, why white and red are underrepresented in this. Why are they the colors that aren't as picked? Part of that is why the other colors are as picked. Blue is highly picked because it has so many powerful cards across the history of the game. Just all over. It can do so many things. It has so many just powerful options, especially when we're looking in old cards. I'll take the ritual.
Yeah.
And one of the things I mentioned earlier was the power of mana, where like a Soul Ring is really powerful because it lets us jump the curve a lot. And that's what makes green very powerful in this. Because green, if you're
mana fixing,
not only just mana fixing, but like jumping to like 4 mana on turn 3, or and all of a sudden being able to be ahead of your opponent in that way. A lot of black's power in this format comes from powerful searching effects and powerful discard effects. All right, what do we do? I don't like this.
Ingenious Iconoclast.
I don't think I care about this Gremlin. Palin.
Untap 7 lands.
So it's free. That could be worthwhile. We also have 3 in Dynamo if we want to, again, like, if we're trying to jump ahead on mana, this is one of the ways to do it. That might be because if we have a lot of mana rocks, a lot of ways to use our mana, and then like we play this Time Twister, draw our 7, we're able to use our mana more effectively than our opponent. Okay. All
Time
right.
Spiral? Hi.
Power acquired. We've been seeing like Frantic Search and like those cards that are effectively 0. You know, you untap your
Right.
lands. Time Spiral is Time Twister, a card we have over here that shuffles everybody's cards together. Then everybody draws 7. But then you untap 6 lands.
Yeah, all right.
So, yeah. So this is our way of continuously filtering.
Oh, but then you have to give up the Revel Arc.
I will have to give up the Revel Arc, which is sad because it's my second favorite card.
Mm-hmm.
Other cards in here that are pretty dang cool for us. Tiny Jace is nice.
Tiny Jace. Wow.
Yeah, this is Jace before Jace was a Planeswalker, and then flips into Jace when Jace
Gosh,
became
they
a
sure do
Planeswalker.
love that Jace.
There are a lot of Jaces.
Tell them to stop it.
Okay, what do we got here? Ooh, okay. So
Oh, it's just Nicol Bolas just
Nicol
chilling
Bolas
out.
Dragon God. So Nicol Bolas Dragon God has all the abilities of all other walkers.
Excuse me.
That's what Nicol Bolas does.
Oh, fine.
Other cards of note in here. The Signet actually is pretty cool to me
Oh yeah, that's perfect for us.
because it's the perfect kind of color combo for a Thousand Year Storm. We don't have a lot of red yet that we'd be playing, but we'll see where that leads. We're not an Arcane Artisan deck. This lets you draw cards, then exile cards. If you exile a creature, you make a copy of it.
Ooh,
So it's sort of a way to cheat out really big creatures.
I love it.
Yeah. All right. What is in this pack?
Wandering Fumarole. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Does that do something stupid?
It becomes a creature.
That sounds okay.
Yeah. It's fine. Given Looter Ilkor. Looter's not bad. Another Signet wouldn't be too bad. Frost Titan is big. I don't know if we need big. Again, I kind of like having a lot of these like, if we have mana advantage, we can use that. We do need to find a way to win the game. One of the things I feel like we might have wanted to pick, there was a Lightning Bolt we passed up. And that would have been, like, with a 1,000 Year Storm. You know, if we give every card Storm, giving Lightning Bolt Storm is a pretty good way to just win games.
Heck yeah.
So,
We need something to actually kill with.
we do. At some point, we'll need to kill our opponent. We only need one thing to kill our opponent with. We got Consecrated Sphinx here. Consecrated Sphinx has a very extremely fair ability that says whenever your opponent draws a card, you draw 2.
A lot of these powers sound like 5-year-olds arguing with their toys. It's like, I'm gonna attack you with my John Cena action figure. It's like, no, my Iron Man has a John Cena shield.
My John Cena Pierce Iron Man shields. Okay, like maybe we pick up this Lightning Strike so that we have some way of killing our opponent at some point. It's
We
not
found it.
It's not Lightning Bolt, but it might do the job. Again, you can see white and red undervalued in here pretty heavily. What that generally means is that the players who do pick white and red can have a very high amount of choices for their deck. Which
is why we're going in the red, right?
That's part of what. Yes, that's part of what's drawing us over into the red side. Is that we need a way to kill our opponent at some point. Brainstorm. How you doing?
Red seems pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Besides, we both love Izzet.
It's true. All right.
Oh.
Brainstorm seems like a good thing for us. Ritual might be okay, but I think we probably get it later. I like having more.
I'm sure he'll come back around.
Yeah, we're not a rider. Ooh, okay. Yeah, here's a card that's pretty sweet. Dig Through Time. Costs a lot of mana. At least it looks like it costs a lot of mana. But you can remove cards from your graveyard to cast it.
Ah.
And then you look at the top 7 and pick 2. Other cards of power in here. Imperial Recruiter is a pretty cool red card. It's unusual for a red card. In that it's a kind of like a searcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Portal 3 Kingdoms, the set that's all about Lubu and friends. Alright. We can pick up the Palancron that untaps our lands.
Yes. You came back.
Yep, came back. Ooh, okay. Couple cards in here that seem nice. So the card that here that is something we don't have available that I like is Wildfire.
Yes. The card that my opponents hate.
Yeah. So
Because land destruction was mean back in my day.
well, the thing was,
Oh, and Revelark.
yeah,
Not that we're
Revelar.
in that color, but still, it's good to see him back.
Yep. So the thing with Wildfire is that the card's very powerful when all of our mana is, you know, not lands.
Yeah. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, from here, we're just going to pick some cards until we get to pack 3. Grab that heartbeat in case. And we got that ritual.
I knew it would come back.
Nobody else wants it.
I mean, yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah, we might not even want these. They're ways to get you more spells for like the Mind's Desire turn or more
It
mana.
helps feed the storm, right?
Yes.
Unless I'm thinking of the card, right?
Nope, that is what they do. So, all right. What do we have here? Tree Speaker below the cut.
Wheel of Fortune.
That's probably the pick here. That's draw or draw. How many times can we draw 7 cards, right?
Well, I believe this will be number 3.
Okay, good. If we just keep doing that, sooner or later we'll find all of the things we need. One of the things that's pretty cool is that you might think like, oh god, we gotta discard our hand, we're gonna have some problems finding things. Both Time Twister and Time Spiral shuffle the grave back in.
Yeah.
So
We don't give a crap about our grave.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a
Also,
good point.
Stone Coil Serpent.
It's a good point. Don't play Wheel of Fortune with the 1,000-Year Storm running, or else everybody discards their hand, draws a billion cards, and then
Oh no.
everything goes horribly wrong. Stone Coil Serpent is a powerful option for like the decks that are doing what we're doing, but more aggressively, like the mana
Right.
sink.
I don't get the impression we're gonna punch face.
Nah, punching face just does not seem like our speed. Okay. There is a card in here that
Oh.
I think I might want if I wanted to punch face. Urza Lord High Artificer is a card for Urza, the motherfucker who is basically the cause of every problem that exists in Magic's plot.
The King Dick Wizard.
Yeah, he is the king asshole wizard. When he comes into play, he makes a token that's a 0/0 that has power and toughness equal to the number of artifacts you control. He can tap artifacts for blue.
Ooh.
And then he can pay 5 to just play the top card of your deck.
Whoa.
So, I'm kind of interested in having Urza on our side.
He doesn't sound completely out of place with our deck.
No.
We could make him work.
Other things that could work, Mana Flare doubles lands. I don't think that's quite us. More
Show and tell.
Show and tell lets us each player put an artifact, creature, or enchantment or land from their hand into play. So, like for that, you want to put the biggest thing in the world in play.
I guess that's not us.
No, we don't have like things that are just super huge. What do we like here? Urza, no sense of right or wrong. Indeed.
That's accurate, I think.
Turnabout is a card that you can choose a card type, either tap or untap all of those card types. Now, the main thing with this is that we can use it to effectively be like a mana ritual like these.
Oh.
We can, choose our lands or our artifacts. And I missed every pick since 1,000-Year Storm. What plan are we doing? You didn't really need to see any of the picks past it, because 1,000-Year Storm told you everything you needed to know. But yes, I'm going to pick the Turnabout, especially because if we copy the Turnabout, that's going to get really dumb really fast.
It's good. I like it.
Okay. Oh, okay. So here's an option for us.
Ooh.
So Strip Mine destroys a land. And we did pick up Crucible Worlds that lets us play lands from our graveyard. Then we can play Strip Mine and destroy our opponent's land.
Oh my gosh.
And we can play
Oh
Strip
no.
Mine.
We're the baddies.
What if we're the bad guys?
We're the baddies. Well, whatever. Let's lean into it. Let's be the baddies.
Yeah, other cards in here that are very powerful. Treachery is again one of those free spells. He untaps the lands, but it just steals a creature.
Meh. I mean, it's nice.
For 0 mana is a pretty good cost for stealing a creature. I'll say that much. Other things, Metalworker makes a lot of mana for artifacts. We don't have enough artifacts for that to be super great. That's a way to win if we have infinite mana.
Ooh, Bizarre Baghdad?
Bizarre Baghdad is an old one that just has no tap for mana. Taps to draw 2, then discard 3.
Though with Urza out, it's still... No, never mind.
Nope.
Something else.
Sadly, yeah.
There's the old Sword of Fire and Ice.
There's the old Sword of... That's kind of, I guess, the beatdown for us.
If we take it, they can't take it against us, I suppose.
Please don't have that.
No, though, I guess we don't have anyone to put it on.
Yeah, I'm looking at, like, maybe Walking Ballista as a way to win games, or Spell Seeker, which can search for a 2 or less cost instant. For the thing that might let us win a game or 2.
Sure. What's it do? Just throws Ballista?
Yeah, throws counters for damage. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Here's the power we want.
Oh, yes! Ooh!
All your cards in your graveyard gain flash. Instant sorceries in your graveyard gain flashback. So that makes the rituals much, much more powerful. And I put this card on my sideboard because at the time it didn't have any real targets. Gifts Ungiven. Search your deck for 4 cards. Your opponent chooses 2 to go to hand, 2 to grave. Once you have Past Inflame, it doesn't matter which cards you choose.
Yes!
Because all cards go to your hand. Also, the opposite card for Urza, Yawgmoth. The villain who tends to be...
Empty the one. Storm.
That could be a way to win a game.
We're secretly a goblin deck?
All of a sudden, secretly a goblin deck.
And then suddenly, goblins.
Suddenly, blah, 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 goblin.
Rah, 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 rah. We're going to empty every warren.
Yeah, all of a sudden, like, oh, wait, oh, God.
I mean, if you say that's real, I believe you.
Yeah, so Storm decks are always looking for some way to win the game. This is a way to do it. This is another way to do it. We don't have black, though, sadly. This is the normal way you win a game as the Storm player, is...
The day 9 approach, just go freaking kill him?
Yeah, you play Tendrils, and your opponent, like, because you cast this, then 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 the Tendrils kills them. We're gonna grab it. We probably won't play it because, you know...
Right.
Not affording it, but, you know, that's fine. Chandra's cards, kills things, control magic steals things.
Another one like that, jeez.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of ways of dealing with, like, creatures if they exist.
It was nice seeing Wrath of God up there, too.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Oh, this grabs our volcanic island, so that's actually fixing.
Ooh.
That'll help us out. Stoneforge, one of the most powerful white cards in the cube, grabs an equipment, like, you know, we saw GT, we saw the Sword of Fire and Ice.
Oh, yeah. But that probably won't help us much.
No, I'm gonna grab the port so nobody else has it. I mean, we're gonna be playing against people that we aren't drafting with, but...
Right.
Workers not us.
We're hating somebody out there somewhere.
A braid is something we might be able to use. It can destroy artifacts. It can't hit face, but it can destroy artifacts.
It came all the way around.
Yeah, and like, one of the things about this cube is that everybody has artifacts.
Oh yeah,
because
artifacts are big. Because Urza existed at one point.
Nobody likes Yawgmoth apparently.
And what's he do?
So Yawgmoth has a couple.
There is no honor.
Protection from humans.
Oh, all right, fine.
Pay 1 life, sack a creature, put a -1/-1 counter on up to another one creature, and draw a card. So mainly it's pay a life, sack a creature, draw a card, and you can -1/-1 one of your opponent's creatures if you like. Then you can pay 2, discard a card to proliferate, which lets you add a counter to anything that already has a counter.
Oh,
So,
insidious.
yeah.
I like it.
So it slowly builds behind the scenes. All right, so our deck is kind of a mess, but that's okay.
Is it bad? Are we in a bad way?
We're in like a deck that has cards. The fact
This
that
doesn't sound
the fact-
promising, Jens.
the fact that we got the Past in Flames does a lot to make me feel better about it. There was one pick where we had like every single. So there's a number of cards in this cube that like let you reduce the cost of instants and sorceries.
Hmm.
They were all in the same pack, and they were all competing with like way more powerful cards for us. So we didn't end up picking Goblet Electromancer or Baral. But as is, I still feel fine with what we have. We just need to kind of cut it down to. We need to cut 3 cards out, maybe 2 cards out. And then put this set of lands in. And probably 3 cards out. So we just need 3 cuts out of here. I don't think Palancron does a lot for us because one of the things that you kind of need for Palancron to work is a way to like double the amount of mana your lands make. And we don't have anything like that in this deck.
Nah, we're not really creatures.
No. Direfleet Daredevil steals spells from your opponent's grave, which I like.
Nice.
Might not be necessary in the main deck. And then the Sphinx is some bullshit.
I thought we liked bullshit.
It's some real bullshit, especially like.
Okay, good.
So like we play Sphinx, and if Sphinx survives, we play Time Twister. We draw 7, they draw 7, and then they drew 7 cards, so we draw 14 more cards. So
we also draw 2 cards at the beginning of their upturn.
Yes,
step, right?
we draw 2 cards every one of their turns.
Awesome. Which we get to keep until the start of our turn or end of our turn.
End of our turn is when the discard comes down.
Awesome.
All right, one other card we need to cut. We got to keep Lightning Strike as a way to kill our opponent because we have very few of those.
Oh yeah.
Because basically our kill is we make a bunch of goblins, or we play Thousand Year Storm, and then we play Lightning Strike 1 billion times at our opponent. And that's
sounds good to me.
Sort of. We don't have any sort of brain freeze or ways to mill our opponent out in this.
We have land destruction.
Yeah.
I think we have 3 of them.
Yeah, we have the wildfire. We have the strip mine up here, which we can use. We need one more cut. Gonna keep the rituals because of the Past in Flames. I'm gonna keep the wheels. One of the things I feel like we're gonna have a lot of trouble with is if our opponent decides to play like a deck that's trying to deal 20 damage. If they're not doing some bullshit. Like what if they just go turn 1 creature?
We're weak to getting punched in the face.
Oh yeah, we are incredibly weak to getting punched in the face. That is our weakness. So like that's part of the that's actually like the common weakness of vintage decks. They're all doing some bullshit. They're the super wizard just going like, oh, on top of the mountain. There's flames flying everywhere. The clouds are swirling, and they're really weak to somebody just walking up and like kicking their leg. And then they fall over. They fall over and tumble for like, I don't know, a minute. So
oh, I get it. I love the heck out of it.
Right,
Day Knight's philosophy lives on. If they're just doing some bullshit, just go punch them in the face.
Yeah. So, I talked about red being underdrafted, but red is the color of punching you in the face as fast as possible, which means the person who builds the red deck is one of the most powerful enemies at the table because they will just kick your face in with, especially because like old red gets cards like this. Fire Blast, which is 4 damage for free.
Oh yeah.
Sack 2 mountains. Look, if you're dead, I don't give a shit how many mountains I control.
Right.
So, all right, let's put in our lands. Let's put in our basics. Let's combine groups. Let's take a look at what this actually looks like.
We have no ways to bullshit black, right?
No ways to bullshit black. Let me check our... Yeah, no ways to bullshit black, but what we do have, if we wanted to be hyper dumb, Mind's Desire does let you cast the spells for free. Oh. If we just wanted to kill them with tendrils and just don't draw this card, please.
Yeah, it's just more kill options sound better to me.
Yeah. I'll consider it as a sideboard choice if we run into an opponent who, like, we can't murder with goblins because they play Wrath of God, Which sometimes Wrath of God beats the combo player. All right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We'll go with it for now. We might change it afterwards. Move creatures to sideboard in case of oh god, oh shit.
Yeah.
The actual card
That's
we
where
have.
we are.
The actual card we have for that is Mizium Mortars. Mizium Mortars is pretty cool.
Yes.
4 damage to a creature. You can overload it to do 4 damage to all creature you don't control. So, we can use this as like an early kill or almost a fake wildfire. Without the land kill, obviously.
Delicious.
All right. Part of me almost wants to cut Consecrated Sphinx.
Really?
Well, Consecrated Sphinx is extremely powerful and is our only creature. And if we have no creatures, our opponent looks at their kill spells in their hand and is sad.
That's true.
We'll see, though. Again, maybe that's the card we swap out for the tendrils when we want to give our opponent the business. All right. Our first fight against Zezel. Zizil?
Is that an E after the middle Z? No, it's not.
Okay. Oh, this hand is extremely powerful.
Yes.
So, to tell you a little more about the power of this hand, Soul Ring on turn 1, I don't know, pretty good.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. Bad news. Our opponent's here to beat us up.
Oh no. That's white. How big could they be?
So, let's go ahead and use our fetch land. Play our Soul Ring. Good news, I think I'm going to be playing Consecrated Sphinx on turn 3.
Good. Because his mom's going to come over and beat us up.
Yeah. Or not. Maybe they... Yes! Because they want to save... They want to be able to use Mom to protect... from our abilities,
Which is probably smart.
All right. So things I can do here that are kind of dumb. I can play Crucible of Worlds. Now I can play a Lance from my graveyard.
Yes. Yes. We're already doing bullshit.
So, pretty good. Okay. Green.
White. What's going on? I hate to break it to you, but I think he's going to punch him in the face.
I don't know what they've got. The worst thing they could do is blow up my Soul Ring. That's the absolute. That's the absolute positively worst thing they could do right now at this moment. Because what I want to do this turn. So I could play this Wooded Foothills for my grave, but I need a second blue. Because we're going to use this dumb ritual.
Oh my gosh.
To play Consecrated Sphinx on turn 3.
Yes.
And then our opponent's going to draw a card, and we get to draw 2 cards.
It
So that's good.
feels good.
Okay, Thran Dynamo, more mana.
Every mana.
Age-old question, Sphinx or Storm? I want to go Sphinx first. We can play the 1,000-Year Storm later.
Yeah, 1,000-Year Storms are... Oh, wait, it's a... Okay. Enchantment.
It's an enchantment.
But still, we might want to wait.
Yeah, do
Because
we...
there's some cards that don't want it.
Hmm.
Right? Didn't we have a card we didn't like?
We have a couple cards that might be bad with it, but, we'll see. Hmm. I'm just gonna... play more mana.
All the mana.
And then we're gonna play Wooded Foothills from Grave. And then we're gonna pass the turn.
I wish we could, like, hear what they're saying right now.
Right, like, our opponent is doing some, like, okay, I have a distinction that I usually go by in Cube. You're either doing a fair thing or you're doing an unfair thing.
Yeah.
And you might wonder, like, well, where's the line? What makes a thing unfair? Well, this is pretty unfair.
Land destruction is generally agreed to be mean.
Yeah, generally,
straight up mean.
To me, a deck that becomes unfair is a deck that is trying to do, that is doing something like cheating mana is generally the quickest way.
Blue.
So blue. Here's a cool thing. I could just knock their blue out.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you? Blue has all the broken cards.
I'm not even attacking them with this Consecrated Sphinx.
Maybe we should. What would be the point?
When
I
they
guess.
had 3 mana up, I didn't want to walk into something, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, here's a cool trick. So we can cast Brainstorm, and wow, our hand has a bunch of just too many lands in it.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to put a couple of those on top of our deck. Then we're going to shuffle. Okay.
Yes.
Library, which lets us draw a card if we have 7 cards in hand.
No strip mine shenanigans?
Strip mining Island is probably worthwhile. Do we want to just play 1,000-Year Storm?
It's looking pretty tasty. It's up to you though.
Yeah.
Oh right. Library Alexandria is exactly 7 cards.
Yes, exactly.
We might never get to use that. I wonder how he feels about that.
So let's see if there is some sort of trick. There it is. And by that I mean, like, Condemn was the real thing. We can't walk through Maze of Ith unless we destroy it. But we can waste their time.
Sounds good.
We can
Sounds
also
like
just,
a blue
we
maneuver.
can also just destroy Maze of Ith whenever we need to, but I'd rather cut them off of colors if they're on 3 colors.
Agreed.
Alright, so, next question. How do we win the game?
Yeah. What's next? We've accomplished being broken.
I can't play the Strip Mine from my grave because I played a land already this turn. It was Strip Mine.
Right.
Like, this lets me play lands from grave, but it doesn't let me cheat, like, 1 land a turn.
It should just be like a revolving door from the graveyard.
Turnabout. Okay.
Ooh.
Because turnabout we can start copying with Thousand Year Storm, and then like untap our lands multiple times and make a bunch of mana.
Oh yeah.
Oh
So we already
god.
have our. Oh. Interesting.
Well, I don't have any creatures left in my deck.
So we get nothing, and they
Uh,
get a free creature every turn. Is that what I'm reading?
no. So the player who, okay, I think we're fine. So the way Oath of Druids works is that whoever has the least amount of creatures reveals cards from the top of their deck until they hit a creature, puts that creature into play, and then puts the rest of the cards into the grave.
Oh.
Yeah. More importantly, this says May.
Okay.
I'm going to
good.
choose not to because I don't have creatures.
That would be our whole library.
That would be our whole library, and then we would have to die.
That would be the most bullshit spell.
Yeah, they didn't even attack with Looter, which is interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Shadow. Doesn't it just get in for free?
Use target opponent. It does have Shadow. Would you like to use that? Nah, I'm good, thanks. I'm fine.
I'll pass. I had death yesterday.
Yeah, I'm okay. It's fine.
President Ark, we've been doing bullshit, but we have not. I don't think technically found a way to kill him.
Yeah, we're sort of waiting on that. It'll show up sooner or later. There's no point in attacking. They can't Oath of Druids because they need us to control. Oh no, we have to discard.
Oh no, our lands.
Oh no, we have to draw 2 cards.
Oh no, our whole library in our hands. What will we do?
Okay.
I wonder what the heck he's thinking.
I don't know. So we cut them off with 2 colors. They're only on green now. Which
Nice.
feel like that's pretty good. I'm gonna cast this Dig Through Time at the end of turn. Just fully. Dig Through Time lets you look at the top 7 and then draw 2 effectively.
Sounds delicious.
Okay, here we go. Finally,
Yes.
there's some power. I've been waiting for something like this. Something to start us off. Start your engines. Okay, they're attacking. It is free, so they should do it.
There it is.
Let's learn more about our opponent's deck. Oath of Druids is maybe the worst card they could possibly play in the history of the game against us. Also, they drew 2 cards, so, thanks.
We draw 2 cards. Oh no! Oh my gosh. Okay, I suddenly understand why this Sphinx. This Sphinx is.
Whoa.
Oh.
A discarded channel.
Oh.
What's happening?
Either they're in a bad way, or they got something even stupider.
If they discarded channel, what the hell is there? Because channel lets you just pay life for mana.
Which would be perfect for them right now.
Right. Okay, we're gonna dig through time.
Yes.
I want
That wildfire is cruel. Empty the warrens is possibly a win.
Yeah, empty the warrens and probably the desperate ritual, or maybe the probe to see what the hell they have going on,
Could be cool.
just to learn. Okay. So these go
See what they
bottom.
ditched that channel for.
Right, like what is their hand? What I don't know what we're fighting.
All we know is they have a white creature and a blue creature and only green land out.
Yeah. So
Anyone who just turned in must be pretty confused.
all right, so here's our billion. There's that oath trigger that we're going to ignore. Because again, I don't feel like losing.
Not today.
They're an oath deck with 2 1/1s in it. That's what I've learned. Like, usually Oath of Druids is playing no creatures or low creatures so that they can flip something like Consecrated Sphinx or something powerful. But this is an Oath of Druids in a deck with 1/1s. Again,
Shrug?
when I say unfair, again, I mean like cheating mana, cheating mana, cheating mana.
Right.
But they're not. What are they doing? What's the end? What's the end goal of our opponent cheating mana?
Maybe I made this deck.
I don't know. Maybe you did. Who knows?
Maybe I came back from the future.
All right. Well, I'm gonna target them. I'm gonna hit OK here, and then I'm gonna hit no on the activated ability. I think.
I clearly have nothing important to say, so I probably just did it for the lulz.
There's Lightning Strike.
Aha!
That should end the game as well. Whenever we feel like it. I'm gonna go ahead and just play on actual land this turn. Actually, let's probe first. So I just want to pay 2 life for this. So probe's our first spell, 0 copies.
Yes.
All right, tell me about their hand. What the hell?
Progenitus? Oh, they have the sword that we wish we didn't have.
What the hell? So they discarded channel.
It looks like they're having a hard time.
Yeah, but they could have just paid 10 life.
Yeah. Look, I don't know, man.
Okay. Well.
All I see is 3 really big dudes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna play a signet. I'm going to play. Yeah, I think we just kill our opponent. This is.
Yeah, put them out of their misery. All right, so how ridiculous are we going to be right now?
So, frantic search. We're going to discard some lands.
Oh.
Then we're going to untap 3 lands. Then we're going to tap 3 lands.
They think Jens is holding 7 counter spells.
Maybe.
I mean, it's smart, but it's completely wrong.
Right, we aren't holding Jack for counter spells. Alright, from here, I want to go... Empty the Warrens.
Yes. Welcome to Goblin Town.
Goblin Town is here. Like an island, tap it. We're going to turnabout. Us.
Untapping lands, I'm guessing?
Yeah, we're going to untap lands a bunch.
Oh my
by
gosh.
a bunch, I mean... same targets, same targets.
4
same
times?
targets. Land. Untap. Land. Untap. Land. Untap. Land.
Would it have been
Untap.
better to do artifacts?
Sure, it would have been 6, but it wouldn't have been blue.
Fair enough. Yeah, you're right. It's smarter.
I'm just gonna lightning strike their face.
Abyss Hunted. This is disgusting, and I love it. Yeah, that's how I feel
Same
watching
targets,
Jens do
same
this
targets,
stuff.
same targets, same targets.
Let me tell you, I usually play like green black. I avoid blue on principle.
And then I'm gonna cast Past in Flame, which lets me cast cards from my grave.
Oh my god.
Except for it lets me do it 6 times. I cast Lightning Strike at our opponent. Okay, the game has ended. Let's
they just give up.
Yeah, they conceded. Okay.
They saw the writing on the wall.
So, but we know our opponent's big bullshit. Right? So
yeah.
we've learned. So our opponent's on
Genitus.
big bullshit. I kind of want.
Are we doing them again?
Yeah, I kind of want, like, this might be an answer, right? Like, if our opponent does some sort of big bullshit, we steal it.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right.
If we even need to.
If we need to. We might not, but I want to give us an out if something goes wrong.
That's smart.
What do we not want in the deck, then? What's our takeout? Do we need Wildfire in this matchup? Maybe not. They aren't actually, like, rushing us down.
No, not really. I mean, it feels nice to blow up 4 lands, but we don't need it.
Let's,
yes.
Empty the Warren's bad versus the Oath. Maybe I just kill them with Walking Ballista and all the mana in the world. Sure.
It's not a bad idea.
Okay, that seems interesting enough that I might try it. But yeah, I actually like the idea, because getting rid of... The only creature I have in this deck that I kind of want is the Sphinx. Because it's powerful enough.
Yeah. How many cards did it draw us in that game? 6? 8? At least 8.
14 or something. I don't know.
That sounds right.
Some bullshit amount. I don't know. What? So, okay. We know our opponent has Channel. We know our opponent has Blightsteel Colossus.
Progenitus.
Ulamog.
Ulamog.
When Ulamog attacks, it removes the top 20.
Oh. Okay.
So, we
fine then.
We lose if that happens.
Well, I mean, I guess we could put our graveyard into our deck twice, as long as they didn't get milled.
Okay. This hand's a little slow. I don't think I like it.
It's a lot of blue.
Yeah. Better? I'm gonna keep this.
Gets you a Signet at least.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna put... Put Frantic Search on bottom for the moment. Well, that's actually fine with Brainstorm. I want to keep that Control Magic in case they, slam some bullshit, right? Like, that's...
Yeah, it'd be nice. It's lucky that we started with it.
Okay. Ah, the Aggro Crag. All right.
Wow. Always with these one answers.
Yeah. Alright, so I don't want to use Strip Mine here, because I don't actually have, like, enough lands to do that.
Agreed.
Now, there's something I want to hit with the Strip Mine, because that's 2 colors.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yep, just take it to the face.
Yep. And are they going to keep beat down? Do they have their...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so they've become the beatdown here.
Oh, no. They found our weakness, our face.
Yeah. fine.
Stoneforge comes out with an equipment? Is it equipped?
Puts it to hand.
Oh, no. Our weakness.
Yeah.
Man, they're going right for the heart.
They figured it out. Okay. I'm just gonna play this Signet Pass, and we're gonna be fine.
Mm.
Maze of Ith doesn't tap for mana.
Oh, that's good.
This card doesn't do anything.
Yeah. It's just a portable fog.
Why did we get rid of the Wildfire? Because in the last game they showed us that they weren't actually an aggro deck, and now
They are.
Yeah.
They did the double cross.
So can't attack with Kithian. I really wanted them to not. Okay, so there's a 4th land. I can control magic now. Hmm. Because, like, if I control magic Kithian, they just kill Kithian. They equip Stoneforge, draw a card. That is such a clock for us. I guess a Braid is a card I want to bring in.
They got our name on that sword.
Yeah. Okay. We also can't control magic what they put the sword on.
Right?
I want to slow them down. So sorry, you gotta do this in this order or else it doesn't work. We're gonna do this way. This will put the brakes on them a little bit. It'll force their entire turn to be equipped sword.
Right.
And hopefully then we can, like, Wheel of Fortune through this. Okay, there's another land. They can channel now.
Show and tell.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
But I just used my control magic.
No. We overplayed.
Well, okay, never mind. Didn't matter. What was it gonna do?
Protection
Steal?
from everything.
What was it gonna do? Steal Progenitors?
Right.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
Alright, 2 turns and we're dead. The good thing they can't equip their Sword, Fire, and Ice to, Progenitors. It says protection. So, alright,
Yeah. There's a silver lining. Where was that Wheel of Fortune when we needed it? Well,
Sure is a lot of lands. Their hand was Channel Blightsteel?
they don't need it.
Yeah, they didn't need it at all. Okay, fine. It's fine. Play a Ballista on 1. We only get 1 more turn, so, don't know how we're gonna make that count.
Oof. I don't know about this one.
Yeah, well, I feel like they stumbled in that first one, and now we need to,
We took them for a fool, and now we're being taken for a ride.
Yeah, this is, you know how dangerous it feels giving this player 7 cards?
Yeah.
Like, is that for real? Like, okay, sure.
We just got hustled.
This is the cube. This is the power of...
The power of hustling.
Yeah. So
Criminal acts.
we're not dead here. We're dead next turn, but we're not dead here. We also, if we draw turnabout, we can prevent ourselves from dying one more turn by just going turnabout creatures.
Just tap them down.
Yeah. Okay, they got all of these mana creatures. It's fine.
They got the ramp.
So here comes Progenitus. Here comes Stoneforge.
Ramping into the Progenitus that's already out.
So we're gonna block here. Spend over here. So we can actually, it's funny, now with Kythian can become indestructible for white. So we do a blocker for the end of time, but not on Progenitus. Okay, that's 5 lands. Let's okay,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, what a turnaround.
Yeah. Do we have anything that like show and tell Sower? When Sower comes into play, take control of target creature.
Ooh.
So if they show and tell, we just put Sower down and steal what they play.
I love it.
I'm also wanting a Braid because it destroys target artifact.
Yes.
I'm thinking about Mizium Mortars. That could be...
A little small creature hate seems good now.
Yeah. Alright, so let's cut out... I'm gonna cut out Wheel. I don't actually want to give them 7 free cards. I don't know. That's tough. Sphinx is one I feel really good about them doing a show and tell on, because if they let me put Sphinx down, then that's still pretty good.
Oh, he's always delicious. I'm glad we got him.
Yeah.
Jeez, that guy's stupid.
Alright,
Man, Gideon's dead, huh?
yeah, rip. He is indeed
Okay.
dead. I don't know what else to board out here without kind of breaking up the deck a little bit too much.
Empty the warren for blocker? I don't know. No.
It doesn't block. Mortars is a step too far. Okay.
Desperate ritual. Perfect.
Soul Ring makes for a hell of a start. And we have our 1,000-Year Storm we can get early.
And brainstorm off the bat.
Yeah.
To help us get to where we're going.
Wherever that may be. So if they show and tell, that would let me play 1,000-Year Storm for free.
Whoa.
Okay, that's probably what we needed in that last game, was like they show and tell, and then all of a sudden we just go... Whoop.
Just gonna sneak this in here.
I think it says enchantment on it. Anyway, we start with Soul Ring. Seems good. They molt to 6. Storm count 1.
Oh my gosh, Mandy5.
So, Misty Rainforest.
I've had the ice cream version of that.
Savannah.
Interesting.
Okay, and Elvish. So they have these, like, mana dorks that we do have to deal with. At least this isn't the one that taps for all 3 of their colors. So let's see. I'm thinking I might want to actually do the Blind Brainstorm here to see what we have coming up. I need another blue source. Pretty quickly.
Nice.
So I think we need to spend this on it now. I don't like doing this main phase, but, like, I need to know what we're working with over the next 2 turns. And then we can kind of play from there. They might be able to power out something, you know, absurd next turn. Now that's strong stuff.
Ooh.
Okay. I think library is gonna go down a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
Because now I get the signet.
Which is good.
Okay.
We're making things happen.
Okay. So we actually have some pretty hefty. Okay, I think the worst case. Worst case from them is they just slam channel right now and one of their big artifact creatures. We don't have good answers to that.
No.
If they show and tell, I get to Thousand Year Storm and I feel a lot better about the place that we're in that world. Sylvan Libraries. Okay, so this is like at the beginning of their turn, they get to draw an extra 2 cards and then put 2 back. So this, and they can pay life to keep the extra cards if they want.
Ooh.
Okay, Mother of Runes. Now this makes more sense. They're using
Oh, Mom.
they're using that to protect their big play. All right.
Does that work how I want it to? Like you can protect against counter spells?
No, you can't protect against counter spells, but you can
Because they haven't come in yet.
Yeah, they haven't come in yet. So what do we want to do now?
If you want to get to Blightsteel Colossus, you gotta go through his mom.
Yeah. I'm glad there isn't like a Blightsteel in play right now. That would actually be a little bit too much for us to deal with at the moment.
I mean, there's still time.
I'm thinking about committing the Thousand Year Storm, but I also could just like wait until they go for a show and tell and then slam it for free.
I mean, what else do we got?
I think we could. I think I'm going to pass and try to dig through time at the end of turn.
Sounds good.
Realizing that I need to play Desperate Ritual to do so.
Yeah.
But as long as they don't have, again, Sylvan Library lets them draw 3, so it's pretty strong for them to get to wherever they're.
Where's our Sphinx when we need him?
Right? I would, if I had the Sphinx here, I would have slammed it. No questions asked. What we're looking for. Okay, land. I think worst case is they go channel Ulamog. If they just go show and tell, Shardless Agent Cascades.
Ooh. What's Cascade?
Flip cards off the top of your deck until you find one that's cheaper and cast it.
Oh.
They get Luterial Core, which is cheaper.
So. Nice. Yeah, any of their big creatures is bad news for us.
Yeah. The problem with Ulamog is that it removes 2 cards from play when it comes in.
Ooh.
Then we would lose our mana, and that would be pretty painful at this exact moment.
Yeah. Man, I thought we were pretty busted, but we have a surprisingly large lack of answers.
Yeah.
Being punched in the face.
Okay.
Grulamog.
So I'm going to do this here.
Yes.
Because I want to do the Brainstorm as the move. All right, so here we go. 2 cards out of these. Walking Ballista actually does a pretty sizable number on their board at the moment.
Nice, nice. And Ritual defeated? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking at maybe even like honestly, I'm thinking about maybe just some lands, like keep making land plays, then use the time spiral later.
Yes.
So, like, maybe that library. Nice. More mana. More mana's great.
Aw, yeah.
So this...
And someday we'll have 7 cards.
Well, we will when we cast Time Spiral.
Yeah.
We for certain will have 7 cards. Alright, so we want... Walking Ballista on 3.
That's not bad.
So the cool thing about this is that Mother Runes give protection from a color.
Aha, we are not a color.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and blast the Elvish Mystic right away so they don't have the mana. Then we'll ship it to them.
We'll hold on to our ballistas.
Yeah, so
See what we need.
So the ballistas are going to be marked right now for Looter Ill Core and Mother of Runes, but we don't need to do that until they take offensive action.
Right.
You know, I don't need to fire off the ballista until things get hairy.
We're at a ballista standoff.
I think next turn is probably a time spiral.
Yeah.
Just to get us a hand again. And we
We
do
want
get
to
to
play a
untap.
1,000-Year Storm, right?
Problem is, I can't. It's hard to do both.
Right. But don't we need to like play it for our wins?
No, not necessarily.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, the reason I want to hold the ballista is in case they like pay some life to Sylvan Library and then they start playing channel and paying life. Like this is secret damage that all of a sudden like, oh, whoops, abracadabra, you know.
Abracadabra, they're dead.
Yes. So I think we want to wait on the time spiral as long as we can because we don't want. This is a deck that giving them 7 cards is dangerous. They paid 4 life.
Yeah.
So they kept one of the cards from the top.
Oh.
Wonder what they got. Channel? Courser of Krufix. That lets them play lands off the top of their library.
Oh.
It's pretty neat. And especially because they put that land there with Sylvan Library.
Perfect. Man, green's good.
Yeah. Okay. So I will blow up the Looter Ill Core when it goes to attack. I won't do much else, though. Oh, Courser also gains them a life. When a land comes into play under their control.
Oh, well, yeah, that helps.
Okay. Shardless Agent is a free attack. That makes sense. So let's go ahead and destroy Looter Ill Core. Just letting them draw is one of the most dangerous things.
Yeah, we unfortunately keep helping them out.
Yeah. I think 1,000-Year Storm is my play next turn. And then we go for the time spiral and just start trying to go off. Walking Ballista is actually a way for us to win with infinite mana. You can pay for it and put a counter on it.
Yes. Really expensive way of shooting them down, but.
Oh, I think that's just better, right, than the storm?
Oh.
Hold on, we gotta do this right.
There you go.
Okay.
Program's kind of finicky.
So, you know how many cards they draw every turn?
A lot.
It's 3, actually. Sylvan Library draws them 3 cards.
So now we don't need the time spiral because we're just going to be drawing like crazy every time they do it.
That's correct. Every turn, if they choose to use Sylvan Library, we will draw 6 cards. So they could choose not to. It is a may.
Mm-hmm. But they're going to want to, right?
Well, it depends. Like, are they in a situation where their hand is good enough to beat us, or do they need to dig? if they need to dig, maybe they give us 4 cards.
And we need it.
I don't with Maze of Ith on top. That's dangerous. I think they just play the Maze of Ith off the top of the library and shit.
Oh no.
Okay, well.
Well, we have turnaround.
Yep, we got a turnabout. We can tap or untap things.
We got a roundabout.
Make them scream and shout. All right. Oh, okay. Wall of Roots, that just makes mana.
Yeah, whatever.
Not a problem.
Stupid wall.
So their hand is currently Recruiter of the Guard, which I'd love it if they played because that shuffles their deck. One short of turnabout after casting Thousand Year Storm. I know. Okay, here, this is good. So Recruiter grabs a 2 toughness or less thing.
Okay.
And it'll shuffle so that Ulamog won't be on top of the damn.
Yes. Get out of here.
So what are they going to search? What do they have that's powerful enough that they want right here? Again, we can't attack with Sphinx. They got Maze of Ith. Stoneforge. Oh, sure, that makes sense. They're going to go for that line.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think we can still beat that now.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Get a bunch to the face.
Okay. That's fine. I don't actually want to use Walking Ballista because I want the ability to turn mana into win condition, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. But they can give Pro Blue and walk by the Sphinx. That was what they did there.
I saw that.
All right.
Might as well. Mom's just sitting there otherwise.
I think we go land, Thousand Year Storm go, unless something changes. And then next turn, we just prep for the Thousand Year Storm.
Yeah, sounds right.
They have incredible lot of small guys running Oath. The Oath is probably on the sideboard right now. There's no way they kept that in. They probably have it in there for like if their opponent is like a more aggressive deck than them. But you're right. It's okay. So they drew. There's a land on top of their library. We're gonna go ahead and draw our 2 cards.
Yes.
That looks sweet. Mind control. Control magic is extremely good here because because like if we can kill the mother runes and then steal whatever they slam down.
Screw you, Ulamog.
Okay. Land off the top. They gain a life. All right. Next turn is our go turn. We're
online.
We're gonna be going as much as possible next turn.
It's time to do something stupid.
Yeah, I kind of want to draw into one more like reasonable big threat or something. What is this? 6? What are they casting? Oh, they're on clock management too. They're on less than 5. So this is 6 mana.
Ooh.
What is this? How big is this? What could this be? Green Sun for 5. Stone
Big
Coil.
and loud. Oh, hey.
We talked about that as an outlet.
Protection from multicolored? That actually doesn't mean anything to us.
Yep. Indeed. They're going to do their hit for 2.
Speed chess.
All right.
So what's our plan?
So
Are we gonna get a stupid amount of mana and blast them down, or
we're gonna make a stupid amount of mana. We're gonna turn about for more mana, and then we're gonna time spiral for more mana.
sounds good? Sounds good.
So we want to go tap all our lands. Turn about us. I'm using the turnabout first. The thing is, we'll have a high likelihood of re-seeing it when I cast Time Spiral.
Right. Plus, you're gonna lose it.
Yeah, right. Time Spiral's gonna get rid of it. So land, untap.
Mind's Desire.
Okay, so this gets a copy.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna get a bunch of free cards, but they're tapped out of mana, so I don't fear this. Also, we have 6 full lands to untap with this, so.
Oh gosh.
Also, guess how many cards I get to draw of this?
I forgot. Oh no.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. So we drew 28 cards?
21.
21, okay. Oh, drew up to 7.
Oh, look, lightning strikes in my hand.
Yes.
I want always yield. Yes. 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 And now I want to go ritual.
Just concede already.
And then I want to go ritual. And then I want to go turnabout me.
Oh, it's back.
Lands, untap. I want to lightning strike my opponent's face for, lethal damage. Same target, same target, same target.
Yeah.
Same target. Do we have any X spells? Yeah, Walking Ballista. Anyway, this is our actual win con, is just doing dumb garbage with this lightning strike.
We did it.
Victory! We beat this thing. Okay, did you know resolving a time spiral with consecrated sphinx in play is a little dumb?
It's super dumb.
Oh, that's beautiful. All right, let's move into round 2. We get 3 rounds. That's how many we get. If you win 2, you get your entry back. If you win 3, you get your entry and a half back.
Entry and a half.
Yep. Yeah, you get 150 points.
How much is entry?
100.
What, gold?
Play points. All right, we are fighting against the Bob Ross sing-along.
Oh, that's amazing.
Also,
does that make sense? Warrens, Your Storm, Strip Mine, a Signet enough mana.
yeah.
Problem
the problem is like having both the Storm and the Past in Flames is like a little much in an opener. I'm gonna
we don't have any way to
there we go.
explode. There we go.
And put a mountain on bottom.
Love that Soul Ring.
Roro.
Mountain.
Okay, so Goblin Welder, you can target an artifact, swap it with an artifact in the grave.
Oh.
So it's revival for powerful artifacts. So we want to go Mechanic Island, play our Soul Ring. So we don't have a lot to do, but we have the Soul Ring. Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no, you! What are you doing here?
So the power of their deck here is that Luteral Core can, discard an artifact, and then this can revive an artifact. As I mentioned,
Urza? This is Urza, isn't it?
Everybody's doing some sort of really dumb garbage. It's just a matter of figuring out what really dumb garbage.
As advertised.
Here's the beatdown. So they don't have the effect. They aren't using the effect. They just want to hit me for damage. Literal Core draws some cards.
Delicious.
Discard Mind.
What?
Oh no. Please help.
Oh god. I can't believe you road.
I think I'll play Wildfire this turn.
Uh, uh, I'm concerned.
I
I'm
think I'm
worried.
probably going to play Wildfire on this next turn so that I can kill Goblin Welder and not die, and they'll kill 4 of their lands. What?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Play a no, don't play a Signet that lets you live through the Wildfire.
No,
Oh, okay.
it's as good as us. What do they got?
Yeah, let's play 2 life.
Ooh.
Their own Wildfire.
Says we're fighting us.
Okay, here's the cool thing though. That hand looks like garbage.
They're fighting. We're fighting ourselves.
That hand looks awful. This doesn't do anything. This costs 1 billion mana, and Mizium Mortars has no targets in our deck.
Right. It's never going to do anything on us.
So let's just get rid of all their lands, all their creatures. We each have our 1 artifact. Go.
His need to be fed. Ours is fed. We're at 12 though.
Yeah, that's fine.
So there's that. Not that we need life.
Right.
I bet he's pissed right now.
Next turn. Next turn, I'm gonna empty the warrants for some goblins.
Sure. So it'll give their Mizium Mortem something to shoot at.
Hmm. Okay, I don't have mana in the top. I'm glad I did the brainstorm there then.
Would have been better to frantic search into brainstorm.
Well, I needed the land to play the empty the warrens, and the Thran Dynamo is going to give us that in a very dumb way.
Yes.
Okay. So now we Thran Dynamo. Then next turn we get like 8 goblins.
Yes.
Something like that.
It's a start.
Yeah. Or get ready.
Oh, yes. It begins.
Yeah, I'm okay with Overburn there.
Yeah, whatever.
Again, their hand is a bunch of cards that just don't interact with what we're doing, so... Holy shit!
Whoa, yeah, we win.
Okay, alright, that's pretty good.
We want to get the goblins out, though, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking of
The
how
sooner we get them out, the quicker we get to punch them in the face.
Yeah, so let's do the goblins first.
How did this happen? We are the ones who punch. Consecrated Sphinx, huh?
Yeah. The way I tap my lands, I can't play it this turn.
Right.
No Crucible this turn because we're doing a full combo turn. Which is to say... Lightning Strike as a storm spell. And then empty the Warrens.
Yes.
For some goblins. And then some more goblins.
Yeah, it's a start.
And then there's 10 goblins. Go. 10 goblins, go. See? Yeah, now we don't have to show them Crucible.
We are the ones who punch. How did that happen?
That's great. Okay. A braid is a necessary thing here for artifact killing.
We found the mirror of ourselves and we punched them.
It's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
I like Walking Ballista again because they had tiny things we kind of want to
Mm-hmm.
kill. So Empty the Warren seems okay. Maybe I don't want the again. I don't know if I want how much I want. Like I don't want wheel because I don't want to put cards in there.
Yeah, it's surprisingly bad to give people who are playing vintage more cards.
Okay, so how are they cheating out Ulamog is the question.
Oh, who knows? Meet the nerd on the road, swirly him.
I love that our wildfire is what got there. That's pretty good. First you were 2 goblins, then 10 goblins. Where is that? 16 goblins per round. 24 goblins doesn't have time for Sneak attack is the most likely. I think you're right. That might make the control magic bad. I'm gonna keep the wildfire. I want to keep the abrade. I want I'm gonna cut out.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be dumb. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time and just play 41. The thing is, I want this deck to be 16 lands, but it's not. I also want this deck to be.
I did show Welder.
Okay, I'm thinking I'm okay with this because of Probe.
Yeah,
We also have Brainstorm Wooded Foothills.
but no Soul Ring.
I know, without
One of our
Soul. I know.
One of our few starts.
Okay.
Storm.
Alright, I just want to know what sort of opponent we're fighting right now. I want to, like, what are we.
Give me sight. Beyond sight.
Give me full info. We are fighting.
A Power Stone.
Lightning Helix.
Whoa!
Okay, Worn Power Stone. That taps for 2, and it comes in on 3.
Okay, okay. Manamorphose. That's a cool name.
Yeah, so Manamorphose makes 2 mana of any color and draws a card. It's one of the better cards for this. Again, they're going to play their Soulfire Grandmaster. Soulfire Grandmaster gives buyback to instants or sorceries. Also has lifelink and gives your spells lifelink.
Oh my gosh. Kill it.
Okay, we want.
He kept that Ulamog, which means he's cool with that.
Yeah. They must have some way of, like, cheating that out. Okay.
But we haven't seen it yet, which is terrifying.
So there's that 1 Power Stone, and the Manamorphose is gone too, so. Yeah, they have both Ulamogs. This is the other Ulamog.
Okay. How many Ulamogs are there?
2. Hey, Soul Ring!
Ah, hello, beautiful.
Right.
Ulamog.
Then we're gonna get rid of those lands off the top of our library.
Sure, why not?
Lightning Strike would let us get rid of this in case of Super Fire. I don't know if is that worth just shooting right now?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of want to say no because I want to Gifts Ungiven end of turn.
There you go.
Okay. Okay, Signet. Welder. Now that's probably well worth my Lightning Strike. But,
There it is.
so let's do this first though. Gifts Ungiven. So, 4 cards, and they choose 2 to my hand. What do we want right now? Want the Writ. Want. Wildfire. empty a braid.
All right, all right.
They got to give us 2 of these.
They get to pick any 2.
Yes, any 2. So they gave us a braid and the red.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay, time to go off. Yeah, I think we can go off from here.
Go off?
Yeah.
Where are we going off?
Well, we have ways of making goblins.
Oh gosh.
So let's go.
Past in Flames, huh?
Yeah, after we use our rituals. So, because we can go ritual, ritual. Past in Flames. Ritual.
Would this have been as good as if he'd actually given you the warrants?
And then I'm going to destroy target artifact.
Nice.
And then we're going to empty the warrens. Flashback, flash, cast with flashback, cast with flashback. Goblins! All right. So goblins.
Ow!
So
How did we do this?
So goblins are here. Oh, the probe. Yeah, you're right. That's fine.
How? We keep being Goblin Town. The boys are back in town.
Yeah. So yeah, we could have paid 2 life for probe to see their hand as well.
Man,
No, that could not have backfired if they had Mizzy and Mortar's Masses all. That's why I blew up their mana rock. Mizzy and Mortar's cost 6 and triple red. They only had 2 red, or sorry, they had 3 red, but blowing up their mana rock meant that they were on 4 mana. And they were just going to get obliterated by goblins before they got to 6.
I thought the artifact destruction was an odd pick, but I was like, ah.
Yeah, because I need them to not be able to have 6 mana for the kill that they've shown us, you know. So, all right, we're gonna play first.
All right, who's this guy?
N. Walker is our friend on the other side. This is not a. I can Wheel of Fortune the hand away.
That's true.
The rock comes into play tapped. Like, you can't tap because it was Worn Power Stone, it can't tap for mana. Like, again, they could have done that over 2 turns, but I was holding a way to kill that.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. I'll try this. Because of the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah?
Basically, I'm going to Wheel of Fortune on turn 2.
I thought you took that out.
I keep taking it out on sideboards.
Okay. Oh, it resets?
What's that?
Nothing. Your deck resets every new,
it resets.
new opponent.
Yes, new opponent. Okay. Fine.
Sure.
Well, here's the thing. They have 10 cards in hand. They're going to have to discard.
It's true.
Yeah,
We'll get to see what they got.
Okay, so
They're already in blue and white, apparently.
So they played Recall. And to draw 3 cards and discard 2. Discarding, oh god.
Oh.
Our actual worst fear. Thank God.
Oh God! Do they know?
They don't know, so we get a free game without them knowing.
Awesome.
Oh, that could have been the worst thing in the known universe.
Because they saw your mountain.
Yeah, because they think we're mono red garbage right now.
Jeez.
Like,
The fools. Do they know about my consecrated sphinx in hand? Oh, they're red too?
yeah, they're
Maybe?
red too. Okay.
We keep finding a lot of spotlight Tetrapig.
Indeed. If they have a counterspell, they'll use it here.
Oh. And?
Counter unless pay 2.
Ah.
Okay.
Well. Rather they use it on this stuff.
Yes.
I don't think they're gonna have any creatures. I think we're both the bullshit deck, except they have counter spells.
Right. Like, I'm going to try to resolve Wheel of Fortune to draw 7 here, and I think it's going to get it counterspelled.
I think it's gonna go off. Nope. Just straight counter spell.
Literal. Literal. Actual honest to God. Okay, they are red. Okay. So discard a card to draw a card.
Interesting.
Yep. They tapped out, but we don't have mana for Consecrated Sphinx.
Hmm.
We're on 5. End step, we're going to blast Nahiri so that it can't ult us, or they burn a counterspell.
What's the ult do?
Search your library for an artifact or creature, put it into play against haste.
Oh, wow.
Alright,
Alright.
this is not a card that's resolving.
It'd be nice if it did.
There's
How many counter spells can they have? I keep asking.
Yeah, but Crucible Worlds lets me play Strip Mine from my grave.
Yep.
So
Come on. Come on. Yes! Get wrecked.
okay, so now we just need to deal with Nahiri. Oh God!
Oh no!
How many cards you want? 1,000? A million?
gosh.
Snapcaster Recall, huh?
Where's our consecrated sphinx?
Oh my God, it's in hand. Your opponent's pretty strong.
Yeah, they're us, but crafty. Wait, no, they're us, but multifaceted.
They have counter spells. I don't even think they're us.
It's counter spells. Fine, it's blue. It's blue. We're fighting blue.
We're fighting blue. Like, what am I going to do? Try to resolve this consecrated sphinx? Like, what's going to happen if I try to resolve this card? They have 7 cards in hand, and they're just looking at it like, oh, ho, 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 ho.
Yeah.
I'm the blue player. Oh, ho,
No,
ho, ho,
we're supposed to be the blue
ho,
player.
Oh no!
What?
They blew up my Crucible Worlds.
Well, I mean, they should have, but still, that sucks.
Oh my God. This is the worst play I've made in a year.
Yeah,
Are you ready for this absolute garbage play?
sure. Let's watch this burn down in flames. That worked.
Sweet.
Eh?
Turnabout. It's a monorath that makes 1 mana. Alright, go ahead and draw all your cards. So this can exile tapped creatures, tapped artifacts, or enchantments. So we don't want to attack, unless it...
Oh, never tap. Got it.
I want to draw 2 cards, thanks.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, they're gonna kill it. Like,
They have to, right?
Right, like 6 cards in hand. They've drawn a bill. Path to Exile. Okay,
Oh God.
they must have drawn that.
Well, I mean, they've
The,
drawn a lot of their decks so far.
the reason I say they must have drawn that is because if they didn't draw that, they would have used it at their upkeep and not let us draw 2 cards.
Right.
Is he a Mortars? Okay, so Nahiri's on ultimate level. Again, Nahiri brings a creature to play with haste.
Which one?
Well, all our other opponents say Ulamog, right?
So they can't have Ulamog,
No, they can
right?
have Ulamog. Anybody
Oh,
can have
God.
Ulamog.
It's gonna be Ulamog.
You gotta try, right?
The poor library has never been useful. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's force the counter spell. There it is.
Mono League! Yeah, okay, we can't pay 3 more.
Ugh.
Alright, so you're ready for Ulamog?
I mean, I guess.
Everybody's got it. Oh, they also
Really?
have Splinter Twin combo too.
Wait, what's that?
So what's going to happen is they're going to search for Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker,
Oh no!
and then you're going to see
Oh, no!
some shit.
I gotta go. I got PTSD from Cheeky Cheeky.
So they don't even need to search. So here's Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker, and what Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker does is you tap to make a copy of a creature, and Deceiver Exarch when it comes in, it untaps a card.
Oh God.
So it untaps a Kiki Jiki, and I'm not going to make them go through the motions on this.
All right, fair enough. What's
Because
gonna happen?
They're going to attack us. Every one of these has haste.
Okay, got it.
So they are going to attack us with 1,000 Deceiver Exarchs. I'm not going to make them walk through the motions.
Goodbye.
Okay, so our opponent's Hyper Control.
Oh, I hate control.
What do we have?
Oh, I hate them, gens.
Okay, well, it's fine. We can. Okay, here's my super plan.
Okay.
Dire Fleet Daredevil lets us steal spells from our opponent's grave.
Beautiful. I love it.
So they play their dumb they play their sweet ancestral recall, and then we draw 3 cards.
I love it. Let's co-op their bullshit.
All right,
As long as they don't counterspell it.
yeah, I think Wildfire is pretty bad here. A Braid might be fine. I don't know what they have for artifacts. Do you have any way of killing walkers? Not really.
Meh.
Like a Braid as a way to, as like a second lightning strike to stop Kiki.
Oh my gosh, screw Kiki Jiki.
Yeah.
Not again. I suppose this was bound to happen when you allow all banned cards.
All right, I'm just gonna roll like this. Would you like to
Sure,
play
I
first?
believe in you.
Yes. Oh.
Mass Taza, we got Kiki Jiki'd into the future.
Yeah, our opponent just played Kiki Jiki Exarch. Okay, so let's mulligan this. This looks fine.
Are we here to be rude? We're gonna be rude, right? Do some rude moves.
Okay, I'm gonna put Desire on bottom.
Sounds good. We're gonna search frantically for answers.
I was pretty sure that is indeed what it says on the title. We are doing more. We're doing FF12 after we're done with this game. That one might be like a shorter stream. I don't know, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah, what's on our list to-do list?
We're in like a hole.
I don't remember.
Oh shit!
What hole? Whoa!
So whenever they cast an instant or sorcery, they get a 1/1 token.
That sucks. Oh, I mean, that's good. That sucks for us.
All right. Here's all the mana on the world.
You keep falling for that.
I know. Signets do that to me.
Hmm.
Upkeep. Vendilion click. Exarch.
Oh gosh.
So they're going to tap my Thran Dynamo.
You jerk.
I could Frantic Search in response, but it doesn't really add anything.
Hmm.
So what I'm going to do instead is let that resolve. Oh, now you're talking.
Yeah, strip them.
Okay, so let's go.
Fortunately, we can't kick him out of blue, but still.
Yeah, we can kick him off red. So I'm gonna brainstorm to hide strong cards. Like hide the Signet and hide the Frantic Search.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And Wheel of Fortune? Well, Probe Fortune.
I mean, we're gonna play Probe and Well, actually, let's hide the Probe.
Yeah. See what they draw next.
So we want to hide Signet, hide. I'm gonna hide Frantic Search and Probe. All right, so Wheel of Fortune.
Fortune. Wow. Well, I believe that's stuff that works for us.
So I want to see their hand. Wow, it's garbage.
Nice. Capitalize on their garbage.
Okay, O-ring. So they can O-ring Thran Dynamo. That's like the best they have.
Might as well save the mine for when they try to get planes out.
Yeah, they can.
And then they can't play anything for a while.
And we do Time Twister. Okay, let's. They can Geist and put a clock on us. Yeah. But O-ring on Thran Dynamo is way too like. That's so powerful, right? Like, you don't want to let us keep that.
Yeah. I suppose.
Okay, so they played Plateau, they played O-ring. I'm not using my strip mine, by the way. Because we need to be able to afford this.
That's fair.
They played their O-ring, so now it resolves.
Yes.
All right.
Now they know what's up. Let's see what they got to say about it.
Kiki, game ends.
Oh, come on.
So
That's a strong argument, but still.
So see their hand here? We
Yeah.
know 5 cards. The 2 cards we didn't see that they top decked on back-to-back turns were Mountain, Kiki Jiki.
Ah, jeez, Louise's ass.
Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, so we knew that they weren't close to this, which is why I obviously felt fine tapping out for Thousand Year Storm, especially because look at our next turn. You know, we do some Pyretic Ritual, Frantic Search, Resolve Time and Spiral, start going just... Yeah, and then we win, but from here we lose. And I'm not gonna make them go through the motions. We've already gone through this. If I was like trying to play to win, maybe I'd make them go through motions. We have FF12 to go play.
We were right there.
See, the thing is, killing the Plateau would have kept us off of the Thousand Year Storm, and playing the Thousand Year Storm lets me win on the next turn. And
right.
like, you know, I'm not going to play to the one in 27 and the one in 26, right? You know, that is a poor choice.
Right.
Anyway, we get our entry back. We got 2 rounds.
Hindsight's 2020.
Indeed, knowing what our opponent is doing makes them a lot more powerful. Uh, they had less counters in that game, which is weird. They had so many counter spells in that first one.
Right? I think they just
So
drew
this
them all.
this deck like sucked, but also ruled.
Yeah, I love this deck. It was ridiculous.
So
I can't believe we just Goblin Town
yeah,
twice.
I look. Sometimes you just Goblin Town and your opponent goes, "Oh no, I can't stop Goblin Town."
I can't stop 14
I'm
goblins.
sorry, how many? Do we get to go off in 80 games? Oh, well, we went 2 wins, 1 loss for a reason. It's like we we got to go heavily off in all of those games. So
It was fun.
all right. Anyway, that is it for Magic right now. We're gonna take a very short break. I'm going to flicker the stream basically to flicker the resolution, and then we're going to swap over to FF12, which is nearing the end. We are like
We're so close.
we're either this stream or next, or maybe like we're ending it soon here. So if you haven't caught that, yeah, maybe you can stick around and catch it. If not, thanks for joining for Magic. We'll see you on the other side.
Yeah, I'm Lucas. I usually do Final Fantasy. I'm not sure if you're the same people who show up for Magic and for Final Fantasy.
It's true.
Some of you look new.
I do all sorts of odds and ends, don't I? With anyway, let's finish this up. Follow for knowing when these go live. Subscribe for Cool Skulls. And we will be right back up in. Oh my god!
They caught us, Chance. We're supposed to play Final Fantasy 11 next.
Hopefully, FF13 too. Oh man! Oh, look at all those people.
They really want us to do 13 too.
All right, I'm gonna stop the recording, flicker it, and again, we're only gonna be going down for a couple seconds. So.